What's up, YouTube? This is Braxton Victoria, Draco Barbie, HoeWeAintFriends, whatever you want to call me. It's me. So I'm here to make my first YouTube video. I've been procrastinating for weeks on making YouTube videos. I know that I want to make videos, but I never really knew what I wanted to make videos on. So I was watching this movie on Netflix today called When They See Us, and second episode in, I stopped the show and told myself, I know what I want to make YouTube videos about. I just want to voice my opinion. I feel like when it comes to voicing your opinion, me personally, I like to hear different people's thoughts on situations, how they feel about things. I want to know if there's anybody out there that's feeling like me about certain situations. So here I am about to make my first YouTube video. Follow me on Instagram, HoeWeAintFriends, Facebook, Draco Barbie, and now my new YouTube channel. Please click down below to subscribe. I'm just going to have an opinionated YouTube channel. Whatever I feel like talking about, whatever issues are going on, that's what I'm going to make my videos on. And today I have decided that I want to be a YouTuber. So here's the start of my YouTube journey. Here's my first video on the movie When They See Us on Netflix. So hope you enjoy the video. Subscribe, comment, share, tell me what you like about it. You know, all that jazz. Let's get started. Okay, before I get into my opinion on the movie When They See Us, I'm just going to give a quick recap on what the movie is about. It is about 5 minors by the name of Antoine McCrae, Kevin Richardson, Corey Wise, Yusef Salam, and Raymond Santana. These 5 boys were wrongfully convicted with the charges of assault, robbery, riot, rape, sexual abuse, and attempted murder. They were charged with all those crimes in 1989. They were wrongfully convicted, and that's just a quick recap that I'm going to give you. I'm not going to go into any more details because I am going to get into further details during the video. So yeah, 5 minors wrongfully convicted of raping a white woman in the park. That's the quick recap. Let's get into it. Alright, so when I seen that the movie came out, the movie just came out May 31st, 2019. When I first seen that the movie came out, I seen a lot of my friends on Facebook sharing the post about the movie. At the time, I did not know it was a true story. I just found this out while watching the movie. So I did not want to watch it. I did make a Facebook post, and I shared the post, and I said, I won't be watching this because I'll be the type of person that's ready to take a stand and march for these boys. The type of person I am. I get very emotional when it comes to racism, when it comes to black men. I get very emotional when it comes to that, and because I stand very strong for my culture, and I stand very strong for black men also. Black women, of course, but I feel like we're strong for ourselves. So when it comes to black men, I feel like black men needs more support when it comes to the world, because of them being singled out all the time in all type of different situations. So when I first seen that this movie was out, I said, oh, I'm not watching it. I'm not strong enough. I can't do it. So earlier today, I went and got me and my daughter something to eat, came back home, scrolling on Netflix, trying to watch something while we ate, and I said, might as well watch it. It was the first thing that popped up when I opened up Netflix. So I'm like, here I go. So the second episode is when I turned it off. That's when I said, I should never turn this on. That's what I did. I knew that I could not watch it. So what made me turn the movie off when I got emotional and all my little tears was falling was when Donald Trump was making messages. Yes, Donald Trump, our president, made a ad, which I believe was an $85,000 ad that he ran in the newspaper, saying to bring the death penalty back because of these 5 minors. Yes, Donald Trump, our president, wanted to kill 5 black boys, little black minors, for raping a 28-year-old woman that they did not do. Of course, they didn't do it. But yes, it's just sad that that's our president, and he just wanted to kill 5 black boys like that. Thank God he didn't have the power at that time, although he does now. But yeah, so at that time, that's when I broke down, when the mom was bringing in, I believe it was Yusuf, was bringing him in, and some woman, one of the news reporters, mentioned that Donald Trump wanted the death penalty, and it broke the mom down. She was holding the boy, crying hard, and I'm like, I have a 1-year-old daughter, but I can only imagine having a child and people hate the fact that they thought he did something to the point where they would want him dead. That would just hurt my spirit. That would just break me down. And although it was not my situation, and although the Central Park 5 case is over, I got very emotional and I turned the movie off. Yeah, the second episode broke me. I was done after that. And I have read a lot of reviews on When They See Us, and I see that I'm not the only person that cannot finish it. I'm not the only person that did not want to watch it. It is a lot of people that feel the same way that I do towards this movie, towards this type of situations, and towards this case. So that is why I made this YouTube video, because I wanted my voice to be heard. I wanted people to understand that I feel the same way that you do, that we are nothing but human. And especially being blacks in this generation, we can't do anything but have that type of feeling when it comes to stuff like this. And I think I am so hurt over the movie because I live in St. Louis, Missouri, where recently there's just a lot of killings all the time, 24/7, never fails. I'm not sure what our death toll is as of now, but we are very high for it to only be June of 2019. There are hundreds of killings already, and it's sad that I have to raise my child in an environment like this. Yes, I want to move and things like that. Would like to move out of the city, but it's messed up because like I want my child to be raised in the city that I was raised in. I love St. Louis, I love my city, and I love everything about it except for the violence. And it's like that's the main thing that will run you away from the city. And it's a very messed up situation that I don't want to raise my daughter here, and that I do want to take her out to see other things and to live in a different city because I am afraid of what could happen to her. And again, I stand so strong for this stuff because I hate to see people in my city killing each other and fighting each other, because I feel like that's why they pick us as a group of people to do things like they did to the Central Park 5. Like, oh, they're fighting and killing each other. They're not going to stick up for each other, so we're going to treat them as how they treat each other. They just have more power and more authority, so it's easier for them, and it hurts us harder when they treat us like crap. But it's not too much different than us treating each other like crap, us killing each other, us fighting each other. It's the same thing. And it just hurts me that I feel like we should be doing more. We should be sticking with each other. We should be uplifting each other. We should be motivating each other. But instead, it's the total opposite. And it leads to stuff like what happened with the Central Park 5. Like, I feel like if they knew that we were a strong culture, they knew how we can stick together and how we will fight for each other, they wouldn't be so quick to pick on us and be so quick to drive us down, especially when it comes to the justice system. So I'm just making this video just to voice my opinion on how I feel towards the black on black crimes, how I feel about the whites, the way they treat us in the justice system. I feel like it's all just sad, and I feel like it's going to continue to go on and on until we start sticking up for each other, but until we start to fight for each other, until we start to believe in each other. So until we do those things, I do believe that it's sad that this stuff will continue. And like I said, I want to raise my daughter in St. Louis. And it just doesn't seem like it's going to happen. Although this was not in St. Louis, this was in Manhattan. It's still an awful situation. And it ended up turning out that at the end of the movie, of course, someone turned themselves in, a serial rapist, turned themselves in 13 years later. And when they did the rape kit, of course, his DNA matched. So it's like these 5 boys spent 13 years of their life in jail for nothing. And although money helps us when it comes to living day to day, it does not fix us mentally. The city gave the 5 men a $41 million settlement. I mean, thanks, I'll take it. It'll help me, you know, get on my feet, probably live good, you know, for the rest of my life. But it's like, what about in here? What about in here? You know, what about the past of everything I missed out on? Like, no money can fix that. No money can heal that. So yeah, I was just here to voice my opinion on this awful situation. So tell me what you guys think. Comment your opinions on my video. Subscribe. Instagram is HoeWeAintFriends. Snapchat is badass.314. Facebook is Draco Barbie. Please subscribe, like, and share. I want to hear you guys' opinions. Please make sure you share. I want to hear what anybody else thinks about this. If anybody else finished the movie, let me know what you guys thought about it, because I won't be finishing it. I just can't take it. So yeah, let me know what you think.